Hello everyone. Welcome to this video on creating a customer satisfaction dashboard in Bold BI. The Customer Satisfaction Dashboard in Bold BI provides a comprehensive view of customer feedback and engagement metrics. It helps businesses monitor satisfaction scores, track survey responses, and analyze trends in customer experience. With interactive charts and KPIs, users can quickly identify areas for improvement and make data-driven decisions to enhance service quality and customer loyalty. First, create a new dashboard and name it Customer Satisfaction Dashboard. Next, create a data source for customer satisfaction data using PostgreSQL and enter the required connection details: the name, server name, port, username, password, and database name. Select Connect, which opens the Query Designer, and enable the code option. Enter the query you have, and select Run to see the values retrieved from the database. Save the data source. Next, add a combo box to the dashboard designer that allows users to select a product. Let's customize its properties. Name the widget Products and add the products in the Assigned Data field. Select Enable Multi-Select and allow the filter in the basic settings. Disable Persist Virtual Selection. Adjust the font size settings in the container appearance. Next, add a number card. And name it Average Resolution Time. Add Support Ticket Resolution Time to the Measure section. Set this value to average. Format the right value to minutes. Add date in the Sparkline section. Format it to week year. Set font size in the Measure section. Disable font size. And change the position to top in the Title section. Click Enable Animation in the Animation settings. Change the color in the Sparkline section. Next, add another number card. And name it Average Response Time. Add the average response time to the Measure section. Format it to average. And set the right value to minutes. Add the date in the Sparkline section. Format it to week year. Customize its properties. Next, add a Combine widget. Add a radial gauge to the Combined widget. And name it Customer Effort Score. Add expressions for small, medium, high, small percent, medium percent, high percent, and CES score. Drag the CES score to actual value. Change the type to half circle. Adjust the maximum value to 10. And click Enable Animation in the basic settings. Change the value pointer to range with a needle in the pointer settings. Enable Show Ticks. Change the tick position and scale label position to inside in the scale settings. Enable Show Range. Set the value for Range 1, Range 2, and Range 3. Adjust the font size for the actual value in the font settings. Adjust the font sizes. And disable Show Shadow in container appearance. Enable show header in the container actions. Next, add a text widget to the combined widget. Enter the title. Disable show shadow in container appearance. Then add an image widget to the combined widget. Add an image to the browse image. And disable show shadow in container appearance. Next, add the text widget. Add the text for small effort with expression of small and small %. Disable show shadow in container appearance. Similarly, add an image and text widget for medium effort and high effort. Next, add a combine widget. Add the text widget. And enter the name as Net Promoter Score. Disable show shadow in container appearance. Add a radial gauge to the combined widget. And name it Net Promoter Score. Add expressions for promoters. Neutrals. Detractors. Promoters count. Passive count. Detractors count. Promoters %. Passive %. Detractors %. And Net Promoter Score. Drag the Net Promoter Score to actual value. Adjust the minimum value to -100 and maximum value to 100. And click Enable Animation in the basic settings. Change the value pointer to range with a needle in the pointer settings. Enable Show Ticks. Change the tick position and scale label position to inside in the scale settings. Enable Show Range. Set the value for Range 1, Range 2, and Range 3. Adjust the font size for the actual value in the font settings. And disable show shadow in container appearance. Next, add a text widget to the combined widget. Enter the title. Disable show shadow in container appearance. Then, add an image widget to the combined widget. Add an image to the browse image. And disable show shadow in container appearance. Next, add the text widget. Enter the text for promoters with expression of promoters and promoters %. Disable show shadow in container appearance. Similarly, add an image and text widget for passives and detractors. Add the text widget in the combined widget. And enter the values for Net Promoter Score. Disable show shadow in container appearance. Next, add a radial gauge. And name it Customer Satisfaction Score. Add the expression for satisfied customers. And satisfaction score. Drag the satisfaction score to actual value and add the percent symbol. Customize its properties. Next, add another radial gauge. And name it Feature Adoption Rate. Add an expression for adoption rate. Drag the adoption rate to actual value and add the percent symbol. Customize its properties. Next, add a spline chart and name it Net Promoter Score versus Customer Effort Score. Drag the Net Promoter Score and CES score to the Value section. Add a date in the Columns section. Format it to month year. Next, click Enable Animation in Basic Settings. Disable Interactivity. Change Position to Top and Shape to Series Type in the Legend settings. Then disable Show Axis Title and change the title axis in the Axis section. Change Net Promoter and CES colors in the Formatting section. Disable Title Auto Font Size and adjust the font size for the Legend. Category Axis Label, Primary Axis Label, Primary Axis Title, Secondary Axis Label, and Secondary Axis Title in Legend settings. Disable Title Auto Font Size and adjust font size in the container appearance. Next, add an area chart. Name it Customer Satisfaction Score versus Feature Adoption Rate. Then, add Customer Satisfaction and Adoption Rate in the Value section. Add a date in the Columns section and format it to month year. Next, click Enable Animation and Show Value Label in Basic Settings. Disable Interactivity. Change Position to Top and Shape to Series Type in the Legend settings. Disable both Show Axis titles in the Axis section. Choose the bar color for Satisfaction Score and Adoption Rate in the Formatting section. Disable Title Auto Font Size and adjust the font size for the Legend. Value Label, Category Axis Label, and Primary Axis Label in Legend settings. Disable Title Auto Font Size and adjust the font size in the container appearance. Next, add a column chart. Name it Customers and Customer Retention Rate. Then add Customer ID and Retention Rate in the Value section. Add date in the Column section. Format it to month year. Next, click Enable Animation and Show Value Label in Basic Settings. Disable Interactivity. Change Position to Top and Shape to Series Type in the Legend settings. Disable both Show Axis titles in the Axis section. Choose the bar color for Customer ID and Retention Rate in the Formatting section. Disable Title Auto Font Size and adjust the font size for the Legend. Value Label, Category Axis Label, Primary Axis Label, Secondary Axis Label. Disable Title Auto Font Size and adjust the font size in the container appearance. Now everything is ready to preview the dashboard. Click Preview and the dashboard will be rendered in preview mode. Once the dashboard is created, you can publish it by clicking the Publish button. In this video, you have learned how to create a customer satisfaction dashboard. If you found this video useful, please click the like button. Subscribe to our channel to watch more videos like this. Thanks for watching.